Hi Pisces, this is your reading for the week of January 25th, or when you hear it and it resonates. And of course, it will not be for every Pisces. Pisces, as I was starting to work with your cards, I was having a very vague image it was difficult coming in, but then it was literally almost as though I was seeing you eating chrome or some really hard metal. And even though it's difficult, even though it hurts to go down, there's a part of you that is still really determined to do it. Now, as I was trying to interpret what that is, I'm getting some specific messages. One is, don't eat your anger for breakfast. So, okay, that makes sense then, to not eating this hard metal. The thing about it's not just anger. I feel like outrage or any negative emotion that you get really passionate about, that any of us get really passionate about. It can feel really empowering because there's usually a lot of adrenaline with it. But what you're being told, Pisces, is your power doesn't come from that. And what they are suggesting you do is this. So if we're going to just take one emotion that can be strongly passionate and can allow us to feel empowered, think of anger or rage. There is a quality with that it's very powerful. It has a lot of momentum. There's a lot of churning energy. The thing is, if you are feeling that and you continue to nurture yourself feeling that, what you do is you go to bed with that, you get up with that, right? It's with you all the time. And what Spirit is suggesting is this: whatever the strong emotion is, they're not saying don't feel it, and they're not saying ignore it. Identify it. But then what I'm seeing literally almost is you taking it, okay, this is here, this is what I'm feeling. I'm going to allow it to come together in this little ball, and I'm going to put it over there. And now I'm going to go to bed and I'm going to have a good night's sleep where I'm not playing that energy in my mind anymore. I'm going to make a conscious choice here. It's saying make a conscious choice to step aside from that. And if you have difficulty, which a lot of us do because of the momentum that happens with a lot of that passionate thought, it's the energetic momentum, it's the adrenaline, it's all of that stuff that makes us want to keep engaged. What they're saying is lean into grace, okay? Lean into grace and gratitude, because those are two of the highest vibrational states you can be in. And why do we care about that? We care about that because we want you to be able to access your higher conscious mind, your wise self, and intuition from your guides. Grace is not earned. Grace is a state in which we receive, for no apparent reason, a divine influence which strengthens us in a way that eases whatever problematic or miserable state we find ourselves. Grace needs only to be accepted in order to be received. It's simple. You don't need a big ritual. God, divine force, source, I receive your grace. Thank you for your grace. Thank you for your grace, which is, of course, you've got your gratitude card. And the gratitude card is really saying, yes, it is an emotion that is expansive because it's not grasping and not clinging. It goes along with that sense of grace. It's thank you, and thank you for this grace. And what's really powerful and important about that is that the gratitude is something that you can focus on at any time you're upset about something. You can always find something else to be grateful for. Now, you may not always feel that it is just this wonderful moment of, oh, thank you. But you might be able to say, you know what? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much that her dental cleaning went really well and she didn't have to lose any teeth. Thank you for that. That's great. Thank you so much that I have a roof over my head. And if you don't, thank you so much that I have the protection and the guidance of Spirit to take me where I need to be. And that's good for all of us. Thank you that I can breathe. Thank you that I am alive. Thank you that there is room and hope for change. There are many different ways to be grateful that you can find when you are choosing to look for it. And you are being asked, notice each time you find a reason not to stay in a good state of mind. What are you doing instead? And why are you doing it? What does it offer you? And a lot of times, again, we will choose things that are negative because it creates a sense of power. And that's one of the things that fear will do is it will fear and anger, they go so closely together because it is more often than not the anger that will help pull us out of fear. Okay? And vibrationally, well, it is actually a higher frequency. Not that we want to stay there, but this is saying you can work with it. You do not have to eat it and have it be part of you. Your physicality and your totality. It can be something that you allow yourself to recognize, notice where a boundary is being pushed or a value is being challenged. Experience that emotion and notice what you need to do, but then move it aside. Don't hang on to it. Don't let it enter your body. Don't let it invade your being. Okay, that's what you're being encouraged to look at. Okay, that's it. That's all, Pisces. I hope this is helpful. Take care.